Just when the Florida State running back room could not look better, the position group added a former four-star recruit in Caziah Holmes. The Democrat confirmed that Holmes, a reserve running back for Penn State the last 2 seasons, recently enrolled at FSU and is expected to practice with the team soon. 247 Sports first reported the news Monday. Unless Holmes receives a waiver, he will not be eligible to play this season. The Cocoa High product entered the transfer portal on August 15th, long after the May 1st portal deadline. FSU's upcoming game against LSU, Florida State football preparing for anything before upcoming matchup versus enigmatic LSU More FSU versus LSU. Florida State football releases depth chart for Sunday's game against LSU in New Orleans Q&A with FSU AD Michael Alford. Florida State AD Michael Alford talks new senior administrators, 3-5-5 format and more. Q&A Part II The Seminoles already boasted a stout running back room, which showed in their 47-7 win over Duquesne on Saturday. Redshirt sophomores Lawrance Toafili, 13 carries, 101 yards, 1 TD, Treshaun Ward, 14 carries, 127 yards, 2 TDs, and Trey Benson, 11 carries, 105 yards, 1 TD, gave FSU 3 100-yard rushers in a game for the first time in program history. So adding Holmes seems like a long-term play. Maybe with a fresh start, something good could happen. He's a good player, said Tom Lemming, a recruiting analyst for CBS Sports Network. He can run, catch, and do it all. He's a good all-around back. More on FSU's running backs. Florida State football, Duquesne game not a mirage for these Seminole running backs. Karels Caziah Holmes impressed at Cocoa. If Holmes can tap into the potential he showed at Cocoa, the Seminoles could have just landed another Benson-like steal at running back. The 5'11", 211-pound Holmes flashed versatility as a running back who can be an effective receiving option. He also clocked a 4.49 40-yard dash at a recruiting camp in February of 2019. Across 12 games as a senior with the Tigers, Holmes turned 180 carries into 1,472 yards and 19 touchdowns while catching 23 passes for 229 yards and a score. Rivals ranked Holmes as its No. 7 all-purpose running back and No. 169 overall player in the 2020 class, while 247 Sports pegged him No. 3 at the same position and No. More on FSU versus LSU. Florida State football, offensive line, blocking helped propel big day for running backs. Florida State could use him as a skill player, Lemming said. He's got really good moves. He is a guy who can do a lot of damage in space. But he's not a pounder type guy. Former FSU head coach Willie Taggart and his staff showed interest in Holmes as a recruit. They offered Holmes a scholarship and hosted him on multiple recruiting visits. Then as a true freshman with the Nittany Lions, Holmes earned some early playing time. He recorded 51 carries for 227 yards and 3 touchdowns while catching 6 passes for 37 yards. He registered a career-high 77 yards and 2 touchdowns on 12 carries against Illinois. Holmes saw his role decrease last season. He redshirted after playing in just 3 games, tallying 27 yards on 5 carries. No one covers the Noles like the Tallahassee Democrat. This article originally appeared on Tallahassee Democrat. FSU football, Seminoles land Penn State transfer running back Caziah Holmes.